Hi guys, welcome back to Doobrey's Day. Today on Doobrey's Day, we're going to fix the welder. Let's go. So guys, the welder, we've had problems with it in that when you press the gun, I don't know if it's called the gun or the trigger, but the wire comes in and it gets stuck and then it comes out and gets stuck. I've done some reading and I believe that you can get new neck liners, which is what I've ordered here, to show you those, and new shrouds, etc. These are maintenance parts, which apparently you can just add into the gun, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. I've also purchased a new full 7 meter, hope it's not 7 meters, 2.7 meter liner. So I'm going to try changing the gun element first, so these components here. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to change the entire liner. Let's see if we can get our welder working, and then we can use that to make our knives. Let's go, guys. So those of you that watch the channel know that I try things out. I don't often know the answers to everything, but I'm willing to give it a go. This gun, as I understand it, I'm going to call it a gun. I don't know the right term. But we're going to take the swan neck out and the liner for that swan neck and replace those, and replace the shroud, and give those a go first, and then we'll try the liner afterwards. So let's quickly undo this. Okay, that's it open. I'll keep the screws all together. Show you how it's made up. I think this just pops out here. So, in the gun, you've got the swan neck, you've got the shroud, which I'll take off in a moment. You have a button, which is very basic, push that button. And then inside here, you've got the liner, this liner here, because it's damaged a little bit. That's the liner that comes from the actual main reel. You got the gas comes in here. I believe this is the electrics that come in to make the fuse. So let's take the shroud off first, make it nice and easy. Yeah, this is pretty beaten up. What I'll do, I'll just chop this off and I'll pull the wire back first, and I'll take the swan neck off. Then we'll stretch this out and see what we've got inside there. And for those guys who are saying, oh no, use a welding tool, I don't have one. So I'm going to use what I've got, which is just a pair of pliers. So I'm just going to remove the copper end part, just move that out of there, cut the wire. This is proper beaten up. And the reason being is I'm new to welding, as we probably know from the channel. Anyway, let's get this bit off. There we go. So we'll take this out of the plastic out of the gun. It's a very simple switch and a simple plastic connector. So that's the gun part. I'm now going to take the copper back to about here. We'll just do that with the reel on the actual welder. So that's now out. The swan neck, as I understand it, there's a little Allen key just inside there. So again, there a little Allen key. We'll just undo that and take the swan neck off. Aha, just right. Undo that. Swan neck pops out. I think. Maybe I haven't undone it enough. No. Ah, there we go. Swan neck pops out. So look at the state of my swan neck. As you can see, it's pretty beaten up, and I wonder if this end bit here is the reason why I've got the problems. Probably, but anyway, let's replace that. This is the liner, and that looks pretty beaten up as well. Look at the colour of that. So like I say, I'm no expert on this stuff, but sometimes you've got to give it a try, right? So let's take that out. We know it goes that way. New liner. Open this up quickly. Get a knife to open it up. Why is everything coming in plastic packaging these days? There's our liner. Nice fresh new liner. Now we're good. I'm just thinking actually aloud. Pop this little washer on here. I'll open up the swan neck and have that ready. I'm wondering whether I should actually change this liner. Look, you can see it's damaged. If I bring this over to the camera so you can actually see, it's damaged. Also, I've got it here. It might be something I want to consider. This plastic here is all a bit creased up as well. It looks. I just popped the unit device. I've got my nice little decent 8mm spanner. I can just pop it in here and push it on. Apologies for that ticking in the background. That ticking in the background is my little fan heater. I'll just fix that in a bit. Just back this off. There we go. Okay, what I'll do, just before I go any further, I'm going to check the new liner. It's got the same thread. And yes, it looks like it's got the same thread. And what I'll do, I'm now going to pull this all the way through back to the other end of the welder. Let's just do that. Okay, so this is the other end of my welder. The liner comes into here, so I'm guessing I have to undo this here to be able to get this liner out, but let's have a go. So I've just undone these two screws here. This is on a Clarke EN151. It looks like I'm going to have to undo that screw there. Let's lift this up so we can see. So the liner comes into here. You can see that just in there. That's where the liner comes in. I've got to pull all that all the way through, but I don't know how to loosen it up. Let me have a little play. So I'm now going to pull this through from the other end. That's what I've been told to do anyway. So I'm going to put the liner from here all the way through, and I'm going to push a new liner all the way back in. And it comes out. Haha. Aha. We have success. Let me show you. A little bit of playing. We managed to get the liner. You can see it's just behind there. The liner has now come through. So I'm now going to present the liner to here, and you've got to cut it exactly on the edge from what I've been told. When I come to this end again, I'm going to use my my 8mm spanner and just connect that back into here. So what I've done now is I've tightened this this liner with the, I guess that's the earthing lead into there. I'm now going to present this all back against there and rebuild the gun, and then I'm going to sort out the other end. So yeah, let's put it back into the gun. So that is our gun now replaced. So with a bit of faffing around, you can see my liner finishes here, which is pretty much perfect as I understand it. It's all put back together again. The gun's put back together again. The gun's put back together again up there. Let's feed the wire through, let's plug it in, and let's see if it comes through. Okay, I'm just going to quickly cut the wire, start feeding it through, and then we'll see if the gun will actually take it and push it all the way through the new inner. So put the new MIG tip on. In fact, I'll pull the cable through first. The line is just causing me a few problems. Just to redo that. Right, there's MIG tip on. There's a wire, new shroud. We've now successfully rebuilt, relined our MIG gun. Now we need to try it. So guys, that's the end of relining your MIG welder. Hope that's a bit of a lesson. It was for me. Again, I'm not an expert on these things. So if you've got any comments of how to improve the way I did it, please give me a link below. Give me a thumbs up if you found this useful. And thanks guys, I look forward to seeing you next week on Doobrey's Day. Cheers then, bye.